My main inspiration for interior design really comes down to human-centered design and really enhancing people's everyday. So from physical to mental well-being is really at the focus and inspiration behind Folk Studio and behind our design processes. My main role at Folk Studio is, I founded the company in 2018 and I am the director of Folk Studio. Generally, our design approach and style is based on the client and who they are. It's very collaborative and each one of our projects looks quite different because each of our clients is quite different. Our design process it's quite structured, to be honest. We have stages with each project. So stages 1 to 5, it's very collaborative with our clients. So stage 1 for us really looks like mood board creation, coming up with a general design direction, talking to our client about where they are honestly in their life right now and where they're looking to be in 5 to 10 years. And that really gives us a good indication of what their design intent for the project looks like. Stage 2 is when we start to kind of sketch out the design and put a little bit more detail into the design. Stage 3 is when we start sampling and kind of coming to the finer details of what those materials look like. Stage 4 is when we start technical drawings and finalise everything in the FF&E schedule with the client. And stage 5 is when a project goes into construction. Balancing aesthetics and functionality is tricky for every project. Personally, I think functionality is always at the forefront of my mind when we approach designs. So we don't really hit a wall when it comes to making sure that it fits function and aesthetic. Sustainability in design is obviously a focus of ours. It's our responsibility as designers to make sure that we're working ethically and sustainably in all of our processes. Probably for us at Folk, the main focus in terms of sustainability is where we source our products from. Staying up to date with current innovations in the industry is incredibly important. It's making sure that you're staying curious about what's happening in the design world. You can do that by talking to other designers, being part of the DIA, going to industry events, being part of newsletters, and just, again, making sure your finger's on the pulse with new innovations in the industry. Managing budgets and timelines is probably the hardest part of my job, to be honest. That's probably my main job here at Folk. It's managing everybody's expectations. We collaborate with our clients to ensure that their vision is realised through kind of those initial stages. So prior to starting stage 1 and creating those mood boards, we have a sit down with the client and make sure that they send us their Pinterest board or reference images. We ensure that the spaces feel really cohesive in all our projects by really subtle continuities throughout each space. So that might be through a colour or a texture or a material. So for instance, if we use a soft blue in the living room in cushion, we might wrap the next room in a soft blue on all of the walls as the wall treatment. And there's kind of those subtle continuities in colour. It might be that we use the same tile throughout all of the bathrooms, but in a different pattern or different colour. And for us, we like to use quite a lot of continual kind of materials and finishes throughout the project, but in different ways creatively. So there's those subtle continuities in each of the projects that I really love, and they may not even be picked up by a wider audience, but I know that they're there.